Well, the 2026 Winter Olympics are officially, of course, underway over in Italy. And one Ohio native gave up everything, his job, his home here in the Miami Valley, to have a chance at representing the United States in this year's game. 2 Sports reporter Kaylor Smith has the story of a Team USA Olympic hopeful who began his journey less than a year ago.
When Ryan Rager took a job at his alma mater, Cedarville, he never imagined he'd be quitting in a matter of a few years to try his hand at a brand new sport at the age of 26.
I really didn't expect to be in athletics really ever again.
As an athlete anyway, Rager was serving as the Yellow Jackets strength and conditioning coach when a social media post from a fellow strength coach caught his attention.
He had posted a video saying that he was training for the Bobsled combine in Chicago in May. Looked into it a little bit, saw what the events were, and they were kind of things I was training for anyway.
So Rager made the 5-hour drive to the Windy City and impressed the organizers enough to get invited to the Olympic training facility in Lake Placid, New York.
That was the first time I laid eyes on a bobsled in my life. That was the first time I ever pushed a bobsled in my life.
And he was hooked. Over the next several months, Rager qualified for the World Cup team, forcing him to quit his job at Cedarville and make bobsled a full-time focus.
Financially, it was a big risk.
Rager had just a few short months to get acclimated to the sport and prove he deserved one of the coveted spots on Team USA in the 2026 Winter Olympics. With 2 U.S. sleds already qualified for Italy, a chance to be part of the third slipped away just a week before the final selection.
Absolute disaster for the Americans. They can't believe it.
A major setback just days before the World Cup, where Rager's sled ultimately would not make the cut for Italy, stalling the Van Wert natives' Olympic dreams at least 4 more years.
Well, this is one that will be shown time and time again.
But he's not giving up hope just yet.
It would be, a dream come true. I think probably almost everyone who's been an athlete at some point in their life has probably dreamed about being in the Olympics.
In the meantime, Rager has returned from his world tour with a new life perspective, and he hopes his story can inspire Ohioans to not be afraid to take a risk.
It was a big leap of faith. I just had to trust that, God was going to bring me through it, and he was going to, take care of me, which he has. And it's been a huge blessing being out here, and it's, I've gotten to experience things I never thought I would, in my lifetime. So it's been pretty awesome.